Welcome back to the My Manager Career Wrexham. Before we get started, a big thank you to those that have joined the channel recently. I hope you guys have been enjoying the series. This one is going to be a blockbuster, and we're going to jump straight into the first match of the episode, which will be a round 6 match against Leicester City in the FA Cup. Obviously, Premier League squad. We have beat one before with Southampton, but this is Leicester City, so we need to be on our A game, and who other than Paul Mullen, who has scored 4 goals in his last 3 matches. We're hoping he has a big performance here today so we can potentially advance here in the FA Cup, but it's definitely going to be a tough ask, that's for sure. I think we've had some luck go our way, obviously through the FA Cup series so far with the Southampton and Middlesbrough win, but has the luck ran out, or can we continue to ride this wave at the moment? Super Mullen will be partnered with Jones up front, so that will be the combination in the front two. Then we've got Just, Rathbone, Gutherson and Dobson, and then that back line of McLean, Brunt, Clearworth and Barnett. So Gutherson's getting another opportunity here today in this episode, so he's got 3 matches to ultimately show us what he can do, and then potentially we'll look at doing some changes throughout the next episode depending on what we need to do basically to set ourselves up for the next season. Ball into the box here, goes up tall, off the post, and unfortunately unable to get underneath that one. So it's been a bit hit and miss, Gutherson. He's there for his passing ability, but it hasn't really shined through in the recent games. We're obviously going to the Championship League next season, so we definitely need to have someone who really controls that middle a little bit better. And so he's got 3 games really here to show us what he can do. And then if it doesn't really work for us, then we'll look at plan B, and that could be someone from the Youth Academy. Balls into the box there, but we do have that go over the back line, so we've got the corner here. We've just taken the ball. So a real opportunity here off the corner, can just put it in the middle here for Mullen. Unfortunately, the keeper comes out and confidently gets his hands to that one and shuts down any real opportunity off that corner. Ball goes down the left-hand side here. You've got Brunt sliding down. McLean's a little bit off pace here. He's got to get back. Brunt's kind of sliding across, trying to cover the cross. McLean does recover. Nice play there by McLean. Poor pass in there. Charlson obviously has come across from Spurs to Leicester City as well, being that he probably wasn't getting the starting game time in the Spurs, and that is so lucky off the top corner. Leicester City just almost put an absolute belter into the corner there. We are very lucky on that one, 23 minutes in. I thought we were defending that pretty well, but it didn't look like it after that one. That's a poor pass there by Gutherson. It's been disappointing, that's for sure. McLean with the defensive play. Nice pass down to Mullen. He does get the ball back here. No, he doesn't, unfortunately. Defence does take it away. McLean sliding across into the middle. Brunt's going to have to close in here. Bad pass there by Richarlison. Ball down to Jones. Rathbone here. Back heels to Jones. Straight through the hole here. Jones! Oh, you're kidding me. What a play there by Rathbone and Jones. Through the middle, a back heel, and Jones just absolutely tears through the wide open gap there and gets the first here for Wrexham against Leicester City. Have a look at this. Back heel, bang. Defence backs off, thinking Rathbone still had the ball, but it wasn't. Jones straight through the middle there. Defender almost gets a foot to it, and he just curls it past the keeper there for the first. A big goal here. We get the lead 33 minutes in. Leicester City with the ball at the moment. Obviously Reid almost got a goal of his own early on. Gutherson out to Just. Just get the ball through to Jones, unable to do so. Gutherson here, big pass down to Mullen. The keeper's going to come out. He's too heavy on that one. Ball across field here into the centre. Rathbone pushing down. Brunt missed on that one. Barnett with the ball. Down to Rathbone. He's got Jones. Unfortunately, the pass wasn't the best there by Rathbone. Dobson sliding across here. Nice defensive play there by the two with Gutherson. A poor pass there by McLean, but Gutherson does pick up the ball, but it's going to be half-time here. We do have that 1 point advantage going into the break. An absolute epic goal there from Jones. We've been able to keep that man there quiet throughout the first. Let's make sure we can do that here in the second. Defence is key here. We've got the lead. And it's going to be this man there, Dobson. Absolute fortress in the middle, just with the ball at the Mullen. Unfortunately, can't get across. Jones pushing up on that one. Now we're going to need Gutherson just to do the same here. Ball goes wide. Barnett pushing down. Nice play there by him, but unfortunately, defence recoups it here. Richarlison. Straight past Brunt there. Oh, we are lucky. He took a shot from outside the box. The coach, the fans of Leicester City will be absolutely screaming at him for that one. All that space and he decides to take a shot from outside. Going for the highlight reel. Potentially could have cost Leicester City here. We just got to defend up this corner. Mullen underneath, clears it out. Rathbone with the ball. Turns. Gets on the outside, but unfortunately can't get past the defender. McLean pushing down. Nice play there by him. 56 minutes here. One sliding across, nice defensive play, but Leicester City gets the ball back. And Richarlison once again offside. Not the best game for him. He's been very quiet, and when he's got an opportunity, he's absolutely tanked it. Jones going off here for Marriott. And here's a bit of an update on the scorecard at the moment. 46 goals for Mullen, 26 for Marriott, 11 for Jones, and foul with the 7. Looking at assists, we've got Rathbone leading the charge with 18, Marriott with 14, and then just with 11. So phenomenal play there by Rathbone this season since, playing the part of a cam as well as a centre midfielder. And then obviously a just coming in January has been definitely an advantage for us. Obviously Rathbone on one side, just, and then we just got to figure out the left-hand side. Is it Gutherson? Is it someone else? We will find out today what we're going to do here. Marriott with the ball here, gets on the outside of the defence, tries to squeeze through a gap, unable to do so. Ball into the middle, Dobson trying to defend up. Ball goes wide here, Brunt sliding across. Miscues on that one, but it's a clean cross into the box. It was nice and easy there for Clearworth. Just with the ball here. Gets the ball out to Mullen, defence pushing down. Back to Gutherson, but it goes to McLean instead. We'll chip over the top to Marriott, but he can't get underneath it, unfortunately. Dobson, poor header there, back to Leicester City. Ball down the right-hand side. Brunt sliding across here, trying to get a foot in there. Unable to do so. McLean's lagging behind at the moment. But he comes up defensively right at the end. We will do a switch out here. Scar will come on for Clearworth. And then potentially we'll also do Elliott coming on for Just as well when we get an opportunity. We're now in the final 10 minutes of the match here. We obviously got that 1 point advantage of that absolute screamer in the first half. We've just got to defend, and Okonkwo with an absolute massive save there. Quick reaction. That could be a difference maker there. Ball back into the box. Cleared out here by Scar. Mullen pushing down at the moment. Ball back in. Richarlison blocked there by Scar. Nice play there by him. Ball rolled out. A little bit dangerous there by Okonkwo. Brunt again, not the cleanest pass, but Dobson, nice play there by him. Just with the ball here. Sets it down to Marriott. Gets on the outside of his defender. Unfortunately, he doesn't. 1 minute left here. We could be advancing here in the FA Cup. Ball across here into the box. And unfortunately, Scar hits it over the top. We've got 3 minutes extra. What a massive win this will be. Ball goes wide. Just tries to get underneath it, unable to use his strength. Ball gets on the outside. Barnett does slow it down though. And that's going to be it. We have won this round 6 match against Leicester City. What a performance by this team. We know they're definitely not a League One quality team. They're definitely Championship League. But we've been able to, hold our own against some of the squads that are in bottom level Premier League, which is good signs for us for next season. It means most of our squad is up for the challenge. And we only really need to make a couple of little changes along the way. Obviously, McLean's definitely looking to retire on that one. It looks like Spurs has been Man City as well, so that's massive for them. Man City has been knocked out of the FA Cup. We're going to move over to League One here with Reading, and that is they're currently 15th position in League One. So we go from one dominant force to a squad that's been struggling here in League One at the moment, Reading. And hopefully we can put a big performance here in front of the home fans at the racecourse. Mullen, obviously Super Mullen, 4 goals in his last 3 matches. What an absolute superstar he has been. And we're going to have Mo Fowl actually start with him up front. So we'll give Jones the opportunity to rest. Mo Fowl will start with him. And then the back line, middle field will be Joe Morrell will hold the centre defensive mid position, with Gutherson going the centre mid on the left-hand side. Bolton will go to the right side, and then we'll potentially have Scar come on early on in the second half. Mullen with the ball here, gets on the outside, and what a goal there. He adds to his tally, 47th of the season. And straight off the kickoff, we're able to score a nice goal there. Just gets the pass over to him. Straight past the keeper down the left-hand side. Great goal there by him. Puts it in the top corner. 4 minutes in, that's a quick start. Exactly what we wanted. Bolton pushing up here. Foul also putting some pressure on. Going to need Rathbone to slide across. Ball into the middle here. Nice play there by Clearworth. Morrell fine for it, but he doesn't pick up the ball there. McLean here, across to Bolton, that's a nice pass. Long ball there, but unfortunately unable to do much on that one. Ball goes left here, McLean trying to get up defensively, but he misses on that one. He does recover, nice play there by him. Brunt with the ball, slow pass, loses it straight away, but Smith leaves the ball behind. He was wide open here for Reading. And that's a real terrible play there by Smith. Unable to control the ball and left it behind him. Plenty of space for him to run onto it. And Rathbone again, not the best play on that one. Long ball out here wide to the left-hand side. McLean out of position. Brunt's going to have to slide. He's trying to cover the cross as well. Big cross over, but Bolton, nice play there by him. Ball tap on there by Rathbone. Defensively, Morrell's going to have to push up with it as well. Nice play there by Clearworth. Morrell with the ball here, straight down the middle. Foul, gets on the outside of his defender, nice pass to him. He's got plenty of space here. But unfortunately, straight at the keeper with that shot. Wasn't the best attempt on that one. Bolton with the ball here. Morrell down to Just. We'll chip over the top to Mullen. Beautiful tap on. And there we go. Super Mullen with the second here today. But again, Just with the delivery. We'll chip over the top. And let his striker pounce on that one. But Super Mullen just making it look easy here. We'll chip over the top. Outpaces his defender. And he just snaps it straight across the keeper's face into the right-hand side. 32 minutes in here. We've got that 2-point advantage. Nice defensive play there by Bolton. Good ball down to Foul. And Mullen run onto this one. Second opportunity. Unfortunately, defender got a foot to it. Oh, he had an opportunity to get a hat-trick there before the break. But good defence there by Reading. They got a foot in there late. Ball down to Mullen here. Into the box. Steps. Ooh, that's close. Pereira with the save. Another opportunity here, 38 minutes in, just with the corner. Ball into the box here. Gutherson goes up, so does Brunt, but unfortunately none of them get up with the ball. Just nice play there by him. Trips over the defender, his foot stuck, he can't even get away from him. It's a shame there, we had a real opportunity, a 3-on-1 basically, but unfortunately just couldn't get away from him. Brunt sliding across there, almost gets a foot there defensively. McLean sliding across, nice defensive pressure on this one. The ball goes on the inside. Lives with it at the moment. Smith with the ball. Ball down in the middle. Conquo with a beautiful save there to wrap up the first half. So we've got that 2-point advantage here. Currently holding that clean sheet. But that was a real opportunity there for Reading. But the man between the posts, Conquo, the man leading the charge on clean sheets this season, saves another good one. Gutherson sliding across. He's been quiet in this game too for him. Brunt's going to have to support McLean here. He's out of position. Nice play there by Brunt. Ball into the middle here. Gutherson gets on the outside of the defender. Ball down to Mullen. Sets himself. He's got no foul. Beautiful pass through to him. One-on-one with the keeper. And you're not going to stop him from there. Mo foul with his 8th goal of the season. He just keeps developing and getting better and better each time we play him. And that's a great ball there from Mullen. Sets himself up and just curls it into the corner. Only him and the keeper, you're going to take Mo foul 9 times out of 10 to score those ones. Ball across field here. McLean's going to have to turn around. Does well to slow it down. Good play. Spins. Gutherson. Down to Morel. Cross there to Rathbone. Down to Just. Nice play there by Just. Sets himself. Big shot. But Pereira with the quick reaction there for Reading. Able to save that one. It's going to be a corner here. We will do a switch out here with Scar coming on as we mentioned earlier on. We were going to give him game time here in the second half. And then potentially we will bring on Elliot Lee to round out the match as well. So that might be on the next break in play. Corner here though for Just, puts it in the middle, foul underneath it, but unfortunately we're not delivering on those set pieces at the moment. We really are struggling, and it's potentially something that we need to look at getting ready for next season. We need to be able to at least put ourselves in a position to score maybe 1 or 2 every now and again. At the moment, I think we've only scored 1 this season, and it was probably in the pre-season match as well. So not a lot when it comes off set pieces. Conquo here, a bit dangerous, but he gets the ball out to Bolton. Ball down here to Rathbone. Back into the middle, Morel. Down to Gutherson. Chip over the top here, unable to get underneath it. Sliding across here, Gutherson. Nice defensive play there by him. And a pull pass once again. Oh, it's very frustrating. Bolton sliding across. Nice defensive play there by him. 74 minutes in, he would love to keep a clean sheet. Bolton with the defence. Nice play. Down to Rathbone. Down to Just. Down here to foul. And a very poor pass there by Mo Foul. He must be getting lessons from Gutherson at the moment. That was straight to the defender. That was absolutely terrible. Bolton getting back here, trying to get back in position. Same with Scar. He's been beaten, but he does recover. Nice play there by him. Rathbone. Through to Just. Ball goes wide. Nice play there by Rathbone. He does get the ball back. Unfortunately, the pass wasn't good enough to get it back in the middle to Just. Bolton's going to have to defend up here. He's covering the corner. Ball back on the inside. A nice play there by Brunt. He has been an absolute superstar, Brunt, in the back line. Covering any, gaps where needed. Either on the left or right side, doesn't matter. He's there. Rathbone with the ball. It's on the outside, the defender tries to find Just on the inside, but the pass was just terrible on that one. Scar sliding across. Ball goes wide here to Elliott. Bolton's going to have to get there. Elliott with the ball here, chip into the box. But, of course, who's underneath it? It's Brunt with another fantastic defensive display. And that's going to be it for this one. We pick up another critical 3 points. Our push for that trophy continues. And we get another clean sheet as well. So great performance. Obviously, Super Mullen with his goals, phenomenal. 44-56 split on possession. Man of the match was, of course, Paul Mullen with Eliza Just a 9.8. So very good performance across the park there. Now we head over to the Youth Academy. We have had some scouting reports come back from Norway for that centre mid or centre defensive mid. We got George Jensen. We actually got the triplets, the George Jensens, both, two 15-year-olds and then 13-year-olds, so they can't be triplets. But we got Berg, George Jensen, and Larson. Looking at Berg, he's a real opportunity. 64 to 88 potential with a 2 to 4 play style. He's 15 years of age. And then Julian Jorgensen as well. He's a 3 to 6 play styles with a 71 to 94 potential for it as well. So we will go across to Sean Harvey and see what he thinks. Can we afford him and Berg and bring them into the Youth Academy? It's all up to him. So we'll find out now. We have 2 potential Youth Academy CMs coming back from the Norway scouting. Julian Jorgensen, age 15, and Harold Berg, age 15, both showing something special for Tier 1 football, both with a weekly salary of $3,200. Can we afford to add them to our Youth Academy? Given the current financial flexibility, adding both Julian Jorgensen and Harold Berg would bring the total additional weekly wage cost to $6,400. Since the club has some room in the wage budget, we can afford to bring them both into the academy. What are your thoughts on these two? Should we proceed with adding them? Let's bring them into the academy and then we can review them with the rest of the players currently in the academy. Great, Julian Jorgensen and Harold Berg will be added to the academy and we can proceed with the review and the rest of the academy players once they've integrated. So there we have it. Julian Jorgensen and Harold Berg will be joining the Youth Academy, both showing extremely good potential. Obviously, Julian Jorgensen, 71 to 94 potential with 3 to 6 different play styles. So he's definitely a versatile 15-year-old, and potentially he could be a superstar for us. We will do the development. Potentially we'll look at box to box, being that does work on his dribbling and ball control. Or we'll go half winger, which does work on his stamina, speed, acceleration, as well as the ball control and dribbling. So I think that probably is the better one suited for him, being that we cover ball control plus speed plus energy on that one. Looking at Berg, we'll potentially look to do the same. He's got the deep line playmaker, but I think half winger is probably the best one to go. It's either box to box or half winger if you are developing a centre midfielder early on. But half winger at least gives him energy, ball control, reaction, and those type of additional ones from there. But we've got the final here in the EFL Trophy. We're up against Birmingham City. But in true FC style, the game crashed. And unfortunately, I was unable to record that match there. So it was a 1-0 victory. We did take the trophy, which was fantastic. But unfortunately, FC decided to have a moment and crash on me, and we didn't have the score. So unfortunately, no celebrations on that one, but we're up against Crawley here. We will do, being that our players are quite tired from that matchup, we will obviously go with a bit of a change in the lineup, and that is going to be Mo Fowl up front. He's partnered with Jones. We've got Elliot Lee in the middle with Morel holding down the centre defensive mid. And then he's got Rathbone on the right-hand side. And then in the back line, we've got Bolton on the left and Barnett on the right. So a bit of a kind of slap-together squad here in the sense of we really needed to rest the players. We've had a lot of games back-to-back. But it gives us an opportunity here to potentially trial, see how Elliot Lee goes in that centre mid position. Obviously, Gutherson had the first 2 games. I'm just not happy with his play style. I think that we've given him a good chance to show what he can do. He's obviously one of our best rated players in the squad. But ultimately, I think we're potentially going to just move in a different direction And just with the ball here at the moment, tries to get the ball through to Jones, but unfortunately unable to do so. But yeah, regarding the centre mid position, will potentially go a different direction. Lee's got the opportunity here, but he is aging as well. He's in his 30s. So the real thing that we might look to do is go one of our youth academy players and start developing them. That's a nice ball through to Jones there from Just. Turns, shoots, and scores. Beautiful pass there by Just onto Jones for his 12th of the season. And that's a combination we want to see for years to come. They're both very young. Obviously, Elliot Lee, 24, I believe, and Jones, 22 at the moment. Just turns and shoots, and a beautiful one across the face of the keeper on that one. 16 minutes in as well, so a great goal for him. But in the middle, I think Youth Academy, we do have potentials. Obviously, we've done a lot of scouting for centre midfielders at the moment. We've also got George Jensen and Berg that's just come through the Youth Academy as well. That could be an option. We do have Jack Ball, that's an option as well. He's a right winger and can play cam as well, so that's potentially something to evaluate. He'll obviously add a bit of pace and quickness in the middle of the field as well. Just here, down to Jones, sets himself through to Mofau. Defence unfortunately blocked that shot attempt. So over the next episode we will trial some combinations. One other thing to consider is the formation that we're currently going with. We've obviously got the diamond setup that has worked really well here in League One, and obviously we've gone to Championship League. So do we keep the diamond setup, or do potentially we look to change some things up? And I have looked at a few combinations. We do have the combination of the 4-2-2-2, which is 4 across the back, 2 centre defensive mids, 2 cams, and then 2 strikers. So that could be an option that we look at. Obviously Rathbone, you've got Dobson, you've got Elliot Just, and then potentially someone from the Youth Academy as well. Or we could stick with the diamond because it has worked so well for us in this season. So a lot of things to consider. Let us know in the comments below what you think. Do we keep the diamond set up? Obviously the 4-1-2-1-2. So you got the centre defensive, 2 centre midfielders and a cam, or do we potentially look at, changing up the formation, trial and a couple of other things when we get into the Championship League next season? Obviously got about 6 matches left after this one, so we should be wrapping up fairly soon, and it's potentially trophy time. We have such a good lead at the moment on second place, so it should be in the next, I think in the next 2 or 3 games, we should be able to wrap that all up. Ball goes wide here down the left hand side, and that's going to be the first half there. We did pick up the 1 goal, but unfortunately we haven't been able to get any real shots on target since then. Hopefully we can come out in the second half and put in a better performance on attack. But we obviously have a new kind of setup as well, with players getting familiar with positions and that kind of thing. So kick off here, Mofau through to Jones. Ball goes wide out to Bolton. Big long ball there, but that was a poor pass there by him. Flint with the ball at the moment for Crawley. Ball back on the inside. Brunt, back heels. Nice play there by Clearworth, slides across, nice defensive pressure. Morels hits it down to Rathbone here, steps on the inside, beautiful pass through, and Jones got plenty of space here. Defence can't keep up with him. When you put him and the keeper in that position, you just feel sorry for the keeper. He's 13th of the season. You could see it a mile away, he was going to run away with that one. Defence couldn't keep with him, sets himself, and a Travella past the keeper. He had no chance of saving that one. Great goal there by him. 2-0 here, 53 minutes in. Nice defensive play there by Jones. Ball down the foul, chip over the top. Unfortunately the defence put a head to that one. Ball goes left here. Morel sliding across at the moment. Ball into the middle here. Brunt should be able to get underneath it. He does, but unfortunately goes straight back to Crawley. Yeah, Bolton sliding here. Ball back in the middle. Brunt. Unfortunately can't get in front of the defender. Clearworth, nice play there. Sorry, Scar, not Clearworth. Great defensive play there by Scar. It's a poor pass there by Rathbone. He's got to clear it up better than that, but he gets the ball back. Ball down to Jones. Sets himself. Foul, but unfortunately defender with the foot gets it in there. Cleared back in the middle there by Bolton. Lee to Rathbone. Jones runs a beautiful line, sets himself, gets his hat-trick. What a goal there. He has been in super form since joining. That's his 14th for the season for us. He's obviously scored 15 in League One because he was playing for Peterborough before. He obviously, since joining us, has been a regular starter, and he just scored himself another hat-trick. So fantastic form for him. It's great to see. 70th minute, we currently got that lead. Beautiful ball through to Mo Fowl. Beats the defender. Unfortunately, he hits it straight at the keeper on that one. We won't do a switch out just yet. We'll rest the players. Obviously, we've got some substitutions in here in this match where they'll get the rest for the next one. Ball into the middle. Foul underneath it, but unfortunately unable to clean that up. We've got Brunt with the ball out to Rathbone, trying to get on the outside of the defender. Ball across the field here to Lee. And unfortunately just couldn't get the clean ball through to Just there. Got Scar sliding across. He unable to get in front. Lee here trying to get down on the ball at the moment. Crawley with a poor pass there. And Bolton getting on the outside of his defender. Big long ball here to Foul. But the keeper's going to come out. That's a interesting play there by the keeper. It could have went sour for him. And he comes up good there. Ball into the middle. Nice defensive play there by Scar. Puts his body into it, but the ref's going to say too aggressive. Corner. Barnett trying to get underneath it. Scar with the defensive play, but he does miss it. Shot there. Conco with the save. Bolton, nice play there. Slides across. And just boots it out there into centre field. We're about to go into extra time. Foul with the ball at the moment. Gets on the outside. And the ball into the middle there. Bolton trying to stay aggressive. Wide here. And that's going to be it. It's a great victory. We pick up the 3 points. And the fans are happy, which is great to see. Oh, what's this? Oh, we've won it. We've won it today, the trophy. Somewhat disappointing because I would have loved to have McLean lift this trophy here. But we have rested the players after that big match. Obviously, they're all there. It's just going to be Elliot Lee picking up the trophy here today. McLean would have loved to see him walk out with the trophy in hand. But either way, Wrexham has won it. They will be promoted. Phenomenal season. Currently undefeated. So we're going for almost an undefeated season in our first one. But as I mentioned, League One is potentially just too easy for this squad. There is too much talent in the squad to be in League One. The real test is going to be next season when we go up to the Championship League. We're still not going to have a lot of money, and it's going to be a real test of the players that we currently got and the youth academy players that we've brought in and started developing. But here we are with Wrexham, back-to-back promotions. And they've won the League One Championship. They do advance to the Championship League after this one, which is a phenomenal result. 45-55 split on possession. 10 out of 10 performance from Jones and Rathbone, of course. You wouldn't expect anything less from them. Now, looking at the rest of the calendar, we don't have many games left. We obviously got the FA Cup final against Newcastle, which is going to be absolutely insane. But this will give us an opportunity to really test some combinations, getting ready for next season. As mentioned, Gutherson's out. I've decided we're not going to use him. So we will trial some different players in those positions. But I hope you've enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that like button, as it does help the channel grow. And if you're new around here, make sure you hit subscribe. And if you have to catch up on any of the episodes you've missed, right now in the middle of the screen will be the playlist. Once again, thanks for watching.